Okay, so this is JeninSanity of Earthland. This is going to be a spotlight, a nice tinker spotlight of JeninSanity that he submitted here to us. Looks like he's in his Grille 15, which is the Tier 10 German TD. Big gun, like little armor. Not much armor to that tank at all. You can penetrate it pretty easily, but it's got a great gun on it, great alpha. Gun on it itself does regular penetration, 279, 750 alpha. HE rounds, he doesn't have any HE rounds loaded, but they do 75 damage, 950 damage, 75 penetration. And his special ammo, or gold rounds, they do 334 penetration and the same damage as the AP rounds. So he's taking up a pretty decently well-known spot to snipe and support this left-hand flank. And he's got about half of his team, is that right? About half his team, it looks like, is going up this left-hand side of the map to push. Good hitting on that 277, getting for 706. He's gonna, I thought he was gonna get another hit in. Oh, he's gonna push forward. And gets another hit in of 711 into that 277. So it looks like he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of his teammates. 7 of them are heavies, 1 medium, on this left-hand flank for some reason, just sitting on that corner. So that's should be an interesting battle. We'll see how that kind of unfolds. And it looks like Jenin is telling his guys that they're going to get pounded by Artie there, which is 100% entirely correct. If you are there, especially in a big group like that, it's going to be pretty tempting. Bounce off the mouse. It's going to be pretty tempting for any Artie that is basically stationed over here at Cave 6 area. They can sit there and pound that corner all day. So he's got a couple of his team members that are now kind of realizing there's too many on that corner and starting to flank a little bit. But he's up to 1,417 damage. He's going to get a shot. Ooh, bounced off of the 5A. Now those BB tanks, you'll see there's a few of them here, 4 on the other team and 4 on his team. Those BB tanks basically are rentals for the Dynasty Wars event that they had going on. You get here and the Kronvon, but the Kronvon does take out his teammate there before he's able to finish him off, or be able to hit them, I should say. Looking for a shot into the E100. No one's spotting the E100 anymore, so. But the score's 3-3, pretty tight so far. And he's at 2,169 damage. Ooh, hit on the Kronvon maybe? Oh, he threaded that one just over that ridge there, just barely. He saw a sliver of that Kronvon and put it right into the top of him. Good shot. Alright, so now, see all those guys that went up there? Now, most of them are dead. What has he got? 3 of them? 1, 2, 3. This is the 140 just died. So he's got 3 of his teammates out of the 8 that are still alive up there. The others have either ran away or have been killed. There's that Kronvon. The Kronvon has really good turret armor and is really good hold down, so probably wise not to take that shot unless you're shooting HE or gold or something into that turret there. Even then the gold will most likely bounce. Alright, so let's see what he's got here. He's got a mouse, WZ, E100 of the enemy team, and the Kronvon of course up there too. Kronvon shooting at him or someone behind him. He's up to 2,800 damage already. He's got a TVP 5051 coming up in the middle. That D4 that possibly, well, most likely won't get a spot on because he's got a couple of raw crops between him and them. So he's trying to get, you see how he's trying to shoot at the cheek there of that turret of the mouse? He's trying to get a shot into it because that is its weak point. Much like the E100, when the E100 faces its turret, its gun right at you, the cheeks are basically its weak point. Von made a mistake. I don't know if he intended to do that, but somehow Jenin did not get spotted, so that's good. I thought he would have got spotted there. But the Von, of course, being a heavy tank, typically is not going to have as good view range as TD or medium or light. Bad luck. He only tracks that 5A. Ooh, juicy shot maybe on one of those that E100 or the mouse. He goes for the mouse. Oh, and he bounces. Looks like he might have hit the gun mantlet maybe. Gun mantlet on it, which obviously, of course, has a little bit thicker armor than the turret cheek. The E100 or the E3 that he's now aiming at. I thought he was going to shoot a gun, but he instead chooses to shoot the E100 in its weak cheek. Good shot. 4,965 damage. This is turning out to be a pretty good game for him. There's a weak point. No, he bounced off the mouse. He's angled enough that it was able to bounce. Oh man, they're just whittling his team down. Now there's only just the E100 up there. And there's a WZ-5A that's sitting in camping behind him. And probably a newer player that doesn't have any tier 10s of his own. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the downside with those BBs. The way that they're doing that again is that a lot of players don't even have tier 10 tanks. They've never played in tier 10. They just give them a bunch of rentals at tier 10 that they could try out. So a lot of us kind of experienced the same type of thing when players just weren't quite sure what they were doing with their tier 10 tanks or how to play. So maybe that's why that WZ-111-5A BB is sitting behind him. It's B3, but anyway, that E100 is doing a stellar job, man, holding down the fort, keeping those other heavies at bay. He's having a difficult time penning that 5A in the E100 on the last couple rounds. I think he just had bad RNG, bad. He just decided he wasn't going to pin on that one. Good hit though on that one. He's up to 5,689 damage. There's a minute and 52 seconds left. The enemy team either has to kill all of JeninSanity's team, or they have to cap, which is just here behind Jenin, to the right over there. So it looks like Jenin's going to push up, maybe give this E100 a little bit of help with the WZ, and probably just try to get some finishing kills and extra damage before this game runs out. It's not a bad place since they already outnumber the enemy by quite a bit. Looks like right now, well, now it's 6-3, 2-1 basically. So one is an SPG though. Someone just finished off the enemy team's 277 on the other side of the map. So now all that's left basically is this 5A and an artillery. The Arty, good kill, Jenin. The Arty is a 261, which is a Russian tier 10. Not very good trajectory on its round, but it's got a big gun, and it sounds, by the sounds of it, just fired at the V100. 42 seconds left. This game is pretty much in the bag. He's going to give us E100 here a little bit of help. I think that E100 deserves the last kill if he gets it, possibly, because of how hard he worked on holding that corner. Maybe that's what Jenin's thinking too. But there is 14 seconds left. I'm probably going to make it in time. Looks like that Arty's going to be killed, most likely by someone else, or not killed at all. The game is about over. They got 1 second left, and Jenin's team has won. So with that said, it looks like from what we've seen damage-wise, he got 5,832 damage and 56 assistance damage. Now for the stats of the game here. Basically, here you can see the statistics of the game. Looks like he ended up making 79,280. That's all before repairs and restocking of ammunition and stuff like that. But a decent score here. You got 9 bombs, 3,283 XP. He did damage. It looks like just 6 vehicles, but he did get quite a bit of damage in, as you can see, of course. Let's look at his after stats here. He got 5,832 damage, 18 shots fired, 17 direct hits, 9 penetrations, and of course most of it being dealt from quite a distance away. Ended up, because he's got the premium running right now, he ended up basically making 31,760 in a tier 10 vehicle. That's not bad at all, with a bunch of XP here as well. Alright, well, thank you, Jenin, again for sending in the replay. Congratulations on the ace tanker, and keep tanking.